Big up, guys. How you doing? Long-haired Yeti here, and yeah, I'm going to do this watch along for Crystal Palace v Norwich City, and yeah, we're going to have a look at the other ones as well, because there's quite a few decent games like on tonight, so we shall be checking that out. Just going to sort the laptop out here. Getting a bit of a problem with YouTube because all of a sudden it stops putting the comments in. And then I go back to StreamYard after I finish the stream, and there's more comments at the bottom. So, yeah, that sucks, man. That really does suck. Same as me trying to look at anything without my glasses on. That sucks as well. Right, okay, so I am going to get this laptop sorted out. I've got the game on at the moment. They've not unveiled Nketiah, which I thought they might do. Right, okay, let's get on with it. Like I say, it wasn't set or anything, so I just decided that I would do it. Just come back from the pub. £4.95 for a fucking pint of Cruz Campo. Wow. When I said like, oh, I'll have a pint of Cruz Campo, the guy was like, oh, you're going up in the world sort of thing, and I was like, oh shit, how much is this going to cost? Yeah, I looked at the figure, £4.95. Fucking hell. 2 pints, 10 quid. Right there. And the thing is, I can get like 10 cans for a tenner at Aldi. Ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. I enjoyed it though. It was good. It was fun. Right. Okay. So have a look. Try and get this sorted out. Can't see any chat at the moment, if there is any. So you have to bear with me on that. Palace on the attack now, though, straight away. And Palace have scored. It's 1-0. Wow, that was nice. They just cut straight through them there. Absolutely, just cut straight through Crystal Palace there. Unbelievable, man. Right, I've got the stream on now, I think. So far, anyway. Oh yeah, it's 1-0 Palace. I'm not sure who's actually scored. Never actually seen the guy before, but sure I'll see him in a minute. Kamada, is it? Kamada? Kamada scores the first goal for Palace, and you pretty much just ripped them apart there, to be fair. That was some good stuff, that was. Just what you need as well in the situation that you're in at the minute, although there's only 2 games gone in the Prem, so no major worries in that, and you've got Nketiah now, so I'm sure you'll be scoring more goals eventually. Try and say that without laughing. But yeah, so that's exactly where we are at the minute. 3 minutes gone, and it's 1-0 to the Palace. That's a good goal as well. Pretty much just went straight through the middle of them. Don't think their manager will be too impressed with that, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, how it goes, I'm afraid. Right. So, balls with Palace now in the defence. Taking the shoes off. Playing some nice stuff at the moment. Palace getting through them. Mind you, I thought you played some nice stuff against Brentford as well, to be fair. And then that free kick, I think that just kicked you in the nuts, to be honest. And that was the end of that. But here we go. It's pretty much all Palace. Norwich is just sort of sat back, structured, waiting for like a counter-attack movement or something. There's Hughes outside the box, plays it to the left-hand side. It's Eze. Putting my slippers on. Plays it to Eze. Again, Palace just keep the ball. This could be a long night now for Norwich. Normally, when you play against a Premier League team, if you can keep them off the score sheet for a while, it can become difficult. But man, you are playing some nice stuff. I have to say, some really nice stuff at the moment. So nearly 5 minutes gone. Palace 1, Norwich 0. Lovely 1-2 there from Hughes. And now Norwich get their chance to break, but there's no way he's gonna beat that. Ball's all the way back to the Palace keeper. Just gonna go and grab a beer, and I'll be back in a sec. Big up as always. Yeah, you big up, bro. I'm more excited about the Oasis reunion than Marino signing. My missus asked me to stop singing Oasis songs. Said maybe. Mate, the thing that makes me laugh, and I've just said it in the Instagram, every player you guys sign, the narrative is always, oh, we only wanted Arsenal. Oh, we only wanted Arsenal. I didn't see a list of people trying to buy him, to be fair. So I'm not quite sure how that makes sense. So I'm sick of Oasis stuff today. Big up Mama Flossie. Hope you're all well. How you doing, Luke James? Hope you're well, bro. I don't know what it is, but it happened earlier on that for some reason YouTube just freezes up. So I missed like a lot of comments at the end of the video I did earlier, which really sucks. I don't know what that's all about. But what I'm going to do in future if I'm gaming is I'll probably get StreamYard on my laptop instead. Big up Carl Rossi, how you doing, bro? Hope you're well. And I'll get it on my phone as well, I think. So just in case, mind you, my phone's worse for actually freezing up than anything else, to be fair. So yeah, big up to everybody. Just thought I would just come back from the pub, so I thought I would sort of do these games and see how we go with them. Obviously, whoever wins could possibly face one of us lot. So, right, okay. So, good evening, pal. Who's that? Who's Arsenal got anyway in the first Carabao Cup game? Has that actually been released yet? Evening, big up, Carl. Yeah, we need a striker, and I'm fuming that Chelsea will be signing Ivan Toney. Yeah, mate. Yeah, I know. I hear what you're saying, bro. But the thing is, what they're doing is just ridiculous. I mean, they know they're going to get a transfer embargo, so they're just signing players left, right, and centre. You know, you shouldn't be able to do that. But, you know, if it's a loophole and they found it, then, you know, you've got to say fair play to them, really. Yeah, I know you don't like Chelsea because of the Arsenal rivalry and things like that, but they are pulling in some decent players, and if they get Ivan Toney, wow, that's going to make things interesting, guys. That's all I'm saying. And the thing is, I think you'd always have to look into it, and you'd always have to say that the opportunities have been there for Arsenal for a long time, where you could have took that league and, you didn't. And now the other teams are starting to get themselves strong as well. So it's causing a bit of a problem. Hi, Mama. Hi, Luke. And evening, Luke. Evening, Mama. How is everybody? Everyone doing good? Hope everyone is doing good. I know Jack's celebrating. He's got a 20-handed party going on at his house for the signing of Nketiah. So, yeah, we all know what's kind of going on there. Yeah, £4.95. I mean, that's for like what I'm drinking here. And you get these weird fucking glasses as well. Makes you look like a fucking woofter. Rather have it in a fucking pint glass, to be honest with you. Right, okay, so let's have a look. Big up Tony Claude as well. He got a show going at the moment. I didn't realise any of that, but you can't really set it so that you don't go at the same time as other people. It's just one of those things, isn't it? At the end of the day, so just get on with it. Nobody's trying to compete with anybody. It's just sometimes how it goes, and that's it. So yeah, big up to everybody. Had a good day playing that Atomic Heart today because obviously it's got 3 more days left on it before Game Pass gets rid of it. So I'm going to have to probably hit that hard. So I don't know if I'll actually be doing the team stuff with the guys tomorrow because I might have to play that instead. Got a Norwich player down at the moment, getting treatment. So not sure kind of what's going off there, but Gay is playing. So I don't think there's going to be any transfer there anytime soon. I still think that one may happen, though, to be honest. I still do think that may happen. I don't know if the YouTube has frozen already. I've got no idea, but nothing's coming through on the chat. Let's have a look. Hold up. Try and get it on me phone as well. See if I can work it out that way. Just have a quick look at StreamYard. Bro, glad to be back in England after my holidays in Portugal. I can't stand drinking lager in AC25CL plastic cup. Yeah. I mean, that cruise camper is quite big everywhere at the minute, isn't it? It is nice. It is nice bit, but it's the same as anything. As soon as they find something that people like, it's like they ramp the fucking price right up. So it's always the same. It just shows you why people decide to drink at home instead. It's just cheaper than actually going to the pubs. But yeah, I mean, well, it is what it is. But right, so you got Palace on the attack. That's easily gone out. So Palace winning 1-0. Norwich haven't really offered anything so far, but there's only 13 minutes gone. So at this point in time, Palace don't look too bad, to be fair. I remember when I went to Portugal, fucking loved it. Apart from this one time I went to this English bar, and I think Celtic was playing Porto or something. And I was getting on with them, Sand. Just sat on this table getting on with them. And then one of them just turned around and went, "Oh, how would you feel if I go and kicked your head in or something like that?" And I just turned around and went, "Well, you have to take your fucking chances, won't you, pal?" And, and the rest of it, I can't actually remember. It's a fucking blur. his mates sort of had a word with him and stuff like that. I'm not sure where it came from. Just a man said it, but that's people, isn't it? People are just fucking idiots. But I didn't back down to the guy, never. But it's just how it goes, isn't it? Sometimes. Right, so Palace have got a free kick outside of the area. Nice free kick, easy defended there by Norwich. Norwich now trying to get on the counter, but they're not going to be quick enough for that. And Palace have got the ball again outside of the box. Norwich pretty much sitting in. They're going to have to do something or try and get something going at some point. Hughes is pretty much running most of the game at this point in time, which is quite an unusual thing. Here comes Eze down the left-hand side, ball into the box, just not quite good enough. Decent idea though, but just not quite good enough. And here comes Palace down the right-hand side. Pass the Dutchy on the right-hand side. And so 1-0 Palace. Not sure what's happening in the other games, but I will keep an eye on what is going on so I can keep the results and things and keep you up to date with the latest. Big up, Byron. How you doing, bro? Hope you're well, matey. How's the feeling? How's the feeling now you've got Marino, whatever his name is? I'm off to Portugal in 6 weeks. Time for a family getaway. Yeah, man. Yeah. Portugal's nice. I mean, Portugal is nice. I must admit. It is a nice place to go. It's a long time since I've been away, but Portugal was a nice place. Bit fucking wham, though. Fucking hell. Dying, man. Well, I mean, just look how white I am, man. I mean, fucking sun just kills me. Yeah, what you make of the government putting the prices up by 10% for energy bills? It's a scary situation to be in. Well, through fear of getting arrested, the government are a bunch of wankers, and anybody that voted them in thinking that they was going to do something good is quite frankly a fucking knob, basically. If you voted Labour, you're a knob, a serious knob, because that guy's never been any good and never will be any good. I think it needs a massive vote of no confidence. And if the police come round, then I'm going to say AFC always told me to do it. So go and arrest him instead. But yeah, I mean, bro, honestly, it's pathetic. I mean, I didn't get to vote anyway because I don't have a passport or anything like that. So I put in to try and get it sorted out. And I think France has scored again. Yeah, Eze has scored again. This is going to be an absolute whitewash, isn't it? Big old head, yes, yeah. No such thing, bro. No such thing. Not quite sure where you've got that from, bro. Big up, Anthony. Portugal is beautiful, really hot. What part of Portugal are you going to? That's to Aaron. And I think we went to Albufeira. Casa de Castella. And then we went into Albufeira. And we went in town, and I had an England shirt on. And I was with my mate. And all these guys with blue shirts on started following us, and I didn't notice. And my mate told me. And then all of a sudden, he's like, don't look, but we're getting followed. And all of a sudden, he wanted to go down all these little these little chitties and stuff. I was like, well, we don't know where we are, so we're going down there. It could be a dead end. So we sort of went a different way, and then they all sort of surrounded us and asked us if we wanted to buy any fucking brand or whatever you call it at that time. And we went, no, not really. I just said, no, I'm not really into it. And said, okay, lads, have a nice holiday. It was like, fucking hell, man. There's a guy behind the main boss who looked like if the boss gave the word, he'd fucking kill you, mate, and put you fucking in the water. Seriously, you could see it in his face. Portugal is beautiful. Aaron, hit the lights if you haven't, please. Absolutely cool. Cheers for that, bro. Always Albufeira, mate. Been there a couple of times. Love it out there. Yeah, that's exactly where. Well, we was in Casa de Castella, but we went into Albufeira. The drivers are fucking nuts, man. I'll tell you now, if you stumble in that road, you're dead, mate. You're dead. They are absolutely mental. They go flying down them roads. Number one, mama in the house. Absolutely. Get a fixed rate tariff for your energy and the price just stays the same. Yeah, I mean the thing is with them, they're doing them for a year, aren't they? Mostly, not like kind of what they used to do, and a lot of them are quite expensive to fix as well. Because I have actually been looking into it because Scottish Power keeps trying to get me on a smart meter. I'm like, I don't want a fucking smart meter. Thank you very much. But I'm on an online standard tariff with them anyway. So, I mean, if they keep pushing, I'll just fuck off and go with somebody else because it's not going to cost me anything. But, Geezer and evening, Aaron. I mean, it's which sort of fixed tariff you go on, really. I do kind of agree with what you're saying. It's bullshit, man. I mean, how long we gonna put up with it though? I mean, how long we gonna put up with it? I mean, this bloke's like fucking Keir Stalin, to be honest. Absolute horse. What's about and I get arrested by the end of this fucking stream? Yeah, he had a conversation with someone in Portugal about Madeleine McCann. They said she was sold. What parents leave a 2-year-old alone in a European country? Well, I mean, there's something dicey with it, bro. There's definitely something dicey with it. I've never believed any of it, to be honest with you. There's something very, very dicey with that situation, and there's some reason why them parents got away with it as well. What the situation is, I don't know, but there's definitely something that don't quite, a bit like the Transformers, don't meet the eye. Definitely something not right. Let's put it that way. What the situation is, I don't know, but it's definitely dicey. And he's not the only dicey situation either. There's been quite a few of them this year, and the year before, and the year before that. There's been quite a few dicey situations. The Nicola Bully one was quite a dicey situation as well, in my opinion. And then you've got the Slater kid as well. That was a bit fucking dicey, in my opinion, as well. The first thing you do is set up a GoFundMe. I'm not quite sure what that's all about, but will they ever get to the bottom of it? Probably not. I mean, it's just ridiculous, really. Just absolutely ridiculous. And I bet there's so many cases that they'll never get to the bottom of because they're just dodgy as fuck. You know, it's not rocket science. Some of them just don't add up, and when things don't add up, there's something there, man. As you know, I watch a lot of things on stuff like that, and I see the psychological parts of people and stuff like that, and I can normally spot one. Let's put it that way. I can normally work most of these things out pretty quick as well. But yeah, I mean that's just. I mean the thing that gets me, I think, is when they just stop searching for someone because they say they ain't got the budget or something. Well, if you ain't got the budget, then why can't you do a GoFundMe and get the budget? Why don't you think of that? No, just like that. Oh well, we've gone missing. They've been missing for 3 hours, so that's it. We're not going to find them now. So there's no point keep looking. I think there's some very, very dodgy shit goes on, mate. To be honest with you, I think some people possibly are taken for different reasons as well. That's why they're never found. All good, mate. Thanks. Hoping things are well at your end. That beer looks good. Yeah, it's Cruz Campo, mate. Cruz Campo. It is a nice beer. It is definitely a nice tasting beer. There's no doubt about that. Just can give you a little bit of heartburn though, which sucks. But there's Jack. Look, fucking hell, 20-handed there. Look, Jack. 20. You've seen the Palace crowd. Jack's there, 20-handed, man. What's that all about? No need for that kind of activity, is there really? Definitely no need for that kind of activity. But yeah, what's your guys' thoughts on this Marino guy then that you've just picked up? Because if you want my honest opinion, I think the player you actually wanted was Fabian Ruiz. But I think Fabian Ruiz was one of them. They just wasn't going to bend on price or wage or anything like that. I think you pulled out of it. But I think Fabian Ruiz was the one personally. He was the one that you should have had. I mean, yeah, this guy's an international, but he ain't world class. Fabian Ruiz, possibly in the future or whatever, I don't know. But I mean, he looked really decent in the Euros. Not sure if I'd say world class because I don't really know what world class is anymore because it's given out that easy. So, I mean, maybe I'm world class. I don't know. Am I? I don't know. Anybody says no, boot them out, guys. Ban them. All of mate, thanks, everything's well your end, and first day back in 6 days, so getting out of bed was just crap. Yeah, it can suck, mate, without a doubt. Right, well, mostly the ball's with Norwich at the moment, but Palace still leading the game 1-0. I don't know what's going off in the other games, if anybody's got any updates, because I'm not too bothered about spoilers. Fulham are beating Birmingham 2-0. Barnsley, Sheffield United 0-0. And Grimsby are beating Sheffield Wednesday 1-0. Brighton are beating Crawley 1-0. And Blackburn are beating Blackpool 1-0. So any more? Leicester are beating Tranmere 1-0. Coventry Oxford 0-0. Any others? Everton, Doncaster still 0-0. Derby 0-0. Watford 1-0. Yeah, that's pretty much it, to be fair. So it's not the best. It's not the best. Right, okay, so mate, I could happily do weeks of consecutive work days. The second I have like 3 or 4 days off in a row, I never want to work again. Yeah, mate, I hear that, bro. I hear that. It's crazy, isn't it? Because you kind of get used to not going in or not getting up in the morning, then all of a sudden it's like, and how come like your days off are less are always quicker than your days on? Like a weekend, 1 minute it's Friday night, next minute you're on fucking Monday morning again. Fucking ridiculous, man. Should be banned. Right, okay, so let's just get that off there. Mate, days off are set in fast forward, I'm sure. I think you're right, mate. Yeah, I think you're fucking spot on there. Absolutely spot on there. I used to do, I was doing like 4-day, 12-hour shifts, 4 on, 4 off. And you know, the 4 on would like be so slow, but the 4 off would be just gone in no time. And you getting ready to go back, and you just feel like I'm fucking knackered already. You know what I mean? I'm only just getting ready to go back for my 4 days on. But I mean, to be fair, I mean, 12 hours did go pretty quick where I was working, to be honest. Probably most of the time because I was driving the forklift and I'd crash into something and it had become like a major big thing. I mean, there was one time where I nearly actually ripped up the fucking top floor, which could have probably damaged quite a lot of people if I'd have kept pointing the things. If I kept the forklift thing forks going up more, then it probably would have ripped the whole floor out. So yeah. Don't ever say I've not made a difference. Right, I can happily do a week of consecutive days, and I'm just glad I'm a lady of leisure. Every day is a holiday. Yeah, but I mean, it's not really, though, is it? Because you're looking after the dog. Oh, I saw that video you posted, the short of Coco. What's up with him? He's proper having a bit of a chunter, isn't he? Is proper having a bit of a chunter there on the side of the settee. Proper got bag on. Reminds me because like I look at animals, you know, like when they have a nightmare. You've seen it when animals have a nightmare and you can see them twitching and doing the, you know, their heads are going and all this, that, and the other, and they're going, and all that. It was like, because it happens to my cat all the time. And if you wake her up, she just like starts, well, sorry. Fuck it. Oh, shit. Sorry, Freddie, I've misgendered you. Shit. That's Freddie going on TikTok, trying to get me cancelled, doing the dance and trying to get me cancelled for misgendering him. Sorry, Freddie, that was an absolute mistake. Although Fredina does sound good, to be fair. But yeah, leave that where it is. And here's Palace with a good shot, but it goes wide. Right, Princess Mama Floozy should be a lady of leisure. Princess, for fuck's sake. Floozy. Just a mare from start to finish. Yeah, that was. That was. Prices Mama Floozy. Okay. I think I'll let you deal with that one, bro. Definitely let you deal with that one. Coco chats all the time, yeah. That's what I love about animals. I mean, in that video I posted the other day where animals are reacting to their owners farting, it's honestly it's hilarious. That little Yorkshire Terrier when he farts and and it just goes absolutely mental. The fucking the bulldog, fucking hell. Oh man, and the cat. The dog when he sits down and farts on the dog, and the dog starts fucking growling at him. That's fucking funny, that is. I was watching that last night. That had me in fucking tears. Honestly, I could not stop laughing at that. It's fucking awesome, man. Absolutely awesome. Right, we nearly got 33 minutes gone. I'm just going to nip down to the loo. So I'll be back in a second. Right, I am back. Where's my glasses? Yeah, I had to sort the cat out as well. He's crying at me, wanting his food. And a bit of heartburn. Oh, right, let's have a look. Right, we've got 37 minutes gone. Still 1-0 Palace. I think they should be driving the point. Personally, I think Norwich has got every chance of getting back into it. They haven't really had anything on target, though, to be fair. Not really seen anything amazing from Norwich, but Palace are kind of letting them play quite a bit. And they are actually taking up that opportunity as well. So, not sure if Palace are actually trying to get them on the break or what they're actually doing at the moment. But it's all Norwich, just playing nice passes, trying to move the Palace players. Oh, they've got put it straight over the ball. Got a nice chance though. Got to be careful, Palace. Don't want to be letting them. Don't want to let a team get comfortable like that, passing around and things like that. It's madness, man. Madness. Right. Okay. So, right, got Palace coming through. Nah. Norwich are controlling things a little bit. Now Palace are just sort of sitting forward, like sort of open to get a press at some point, but it don't seem to be happening. I know. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I don't like it when you sort of let a team keep passing around you and stuff like that because they only got to get it right once and that's it. They're in and are going to be scoring a goal. So then you're going to put yourself into a problem. So here's Norwich again. Lovely ball that is down the middle. Lovely ball down the left. Terrible ball into the centre though. But Norwich was all over that. Palace are playing a bit of a dangerous game. I mean, you've got one goal. You know, you've got the quality. The way you went straight through them, you've got the quality. So why not just get through them again and get a second? What's tomorrow score? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. All right, we got Fleetwood 2-1. Oh, is that the right one? Yeah. Where's Middlesbrough? Uh, I don't know. Can't see Middlesbrough on here for tonight. They oh wait a minute, there it is. Oh my days. They're losing 5-0. Middlesbrough losing to Stoke 5-0. 72 minutes gone and it's 5-0 to Stoke. Yeah, now. The Smoggies. Well, they're going out with a look of it. 5-0, man. Wow. Decent from Stoke. Palace now controlling the play a little better. Just keeping the ball in the midfield, passing it backwards and forwards, looking for that opportunity to open up. Ball into the box just isn't good enough though. And Norwich now are on the break again. Ball down the oh man, nearly got that through from Gay, but here come Palace on the counter. It's offside anyway. Bloody hell, Smog is getting battered. They are absolutely battered. 5-0. There's 73 minutes gone, and they're losing 5-0. I'll tell you one thing I was watching yesterday as well. I was watching because I watch these weird things, to be honest. And it was like people's last moments, on YouTube and on video and all that kind of stuff. And there was like a few of them where it was like there was one guy who chased whirlpools, and he seen a whirlpool, and he decided to sort of get really close to it and go into it, sort of thing. He's never been seen again. So those kind of things don't really affect me because I'm like, well, I'd never go near a whirlpool anyway. And there's people standing on rocks, and the wind takes them off the rock and all that kind of stuff. So again, I'm just not going to do that. So I'm not that don't really bother me. But there was one story that really got to me because it can happen to anybody. It really could happen to anybody, and that was say a woman who basically she'd got a jar, yeah, with a metal lid on it, and then a metal straw in the middle, yeah, and she got a drink, and she's basically walking down the hallway of a house, and she slips, and basically she goes down, and the bottle hits the floor, and then her head goes down, and the metal straw goes straight through her eye, straight into her brain, and kills her. Now that could happen to anybody. That could happen to anybody. That is fucking. I mean, can you remember when I was running up the stairs and I fell over and my dinner went everywhere and stuff like that? You could easily have had, like, you could have had a fork in your mouth. I mean, you'd be an idiot to do that, but you know, that is just wow. That one was just like shit, man. That could happen to anybody. That's not one of these things that you stay away from. That's just one of those bloody things. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that to me is the scariest. And then I kind of got into sort of watching YouTube, and then I started watching 9/11 and people that was like waving and all that lot before the building came down and stuff. That was just horrific, man. That was. And the guy on the phone trying to get the fire service and saying which office they was in and all this, that, and the other, and then he just screams because he knows the building's coming down, and then the line just goes dead. Terrifying, man. Fucking terrifying. Scary stuff. I remember sitting and watching it, and it was like, fucking hell, this is unreal. This is absolutely unreal. And there's plenty of videos like on YouTube and stuff that show things, and and you've got people's accounts of what they saw getting out of the building and all it. Oh man, it's horrible, man. It's nasty. That whole thing was nasty. I watched one last pics of people taking stupid risks for social media. Some of the stunts are crazy. Yeah, have you seen that one where the girl tries to get a selfie on the train line on top of the train, and then the train moves and she's holding the wire and she gets fucking electrocuted. Then you've got that one in India where basically they are standing watching some kind of festival or something, and it's pitch black. But in order to see this festival and this big creature, I don't know, somebody else would know. But in order to see it, they stood on the train tracks, and all of a sudden, this guy who's videoing it, all of a sudden looks to the side as the train comes in and just mows them all down. Some people do some crazy stuff, man. Same as going into caves and things like that and going too far and getting stuck. I mean, it's just madness. It's madness. I don't tend to worry about things like that because I'm not going to be daft enough to do it. You piss around with your life, you will get taught a lesson. Nice here from Palace, just couldn't manage to get the goal. Here come Norwich on the attack again. It's not. They're going to get crowded out though. They have been crowded out, and referees judge that to be a foul. Patel probably should have scored there. To be fair, some things that people do are just mental. I mean, that guy in China who was doing the TikTok video for the advertisers, and he's like hanging on the building, and the building was like 60 foot up or something. I can't remember exactly the number, but it was proper right up in the air, and basically he just can't get his foot in on the edge of the building. He's got the camera there, so it's videoing him, and he's sort of holding on like this, and then he can't get his foot onto the building to stay up, and he just fucking all of a sudden he's can't grip anymore, and he just goes. And I think his parents actually sued the advertising company for that. I mean, what the fuck is that all about? I watched another one about fair disasters. They were awful. Oh man, the roller coasters and stuff like that. Big up to Early Doors. Early Doors. That's fucking 3 times I called you Early Doors. Big up Early Doors. How you doing, bro? Make sure you follow Early Doors if you want to read the Bible every day. And yeah, it's just honestly, it's just madness. Some people don't off like risk their lives. It's just mad. And it's like just for a selfie or, just to be live on TikTok or something. I mean, you must be so fucking desperate for that. Don't get it, man. Don't get it. I'd never do anything like that, to be honest. Never. Evening, early doors. Evening, all in the chat. And evening, Mama Flossie. Yeah, it's just, honestly, it's just bonkers, man, what some people do, to be fair. Oh, early doors. What's this? Some PSG player you're after next, don't you? I've never heard of the guy, to be honest with you, but apparently he wants to go to West Ham. I mean, you've done some decent business so far, to be fair. I can see this season being quite interesting. I think anybody that thinks that they're just going to go and take it, I think they might be in for a few surprises. Not mention any names of who thinks that they're going to take it, but I think we all know who I'm talking about. Sola, I can't remember his first name. Yeah, I was reading it the other day. He definitely wants to join you as well. So I mean, yeah, you pull that Lopetegui seems to have some good pull. To be fair, seems to be able to pull some decent players in. Although to be fair, but no, I'm taking that back. He ain't that good, is he? He didn't get fucking in K. So I mean, we've got to hand the crown to Crystal Palace negotiators for that because you guys failed on Nketiah. We failed We're absolutely fucking gutted. We don't know how we're going to live after losing Nketiah to Crystal Palace. You failed to get him as well, so we're not the only ones feeling the pinch at the moment. Right. Got adverts, and I've got fucking heartburn. Bastard. Does anybody think that there's going to be a lot more going on before like the end of the window? I might do something on the last part of the window because I always watch Deadline Day, so I might actually do a Deadline Day stream. And apparently, Tammy Abrahams too in band. It's another good one. That's another good one. So yeah, you're doing some decent business as well, and you're getting rid of Zuma as well, aren't you? Got Kudos. Still got Paqueta, have you? Yeah, it's not bad, man. Jack must be doing somersaults of happiness after Nketiah. Oh, he's loving it, mate. He's loving it. I sent him a video earlier. The streets dry your eyes, mate. So yeah, he's absolutely loving it, mate. He was so pissed when he realised that we weren't going to bother with Nketiah because he knew they was next in line. He might work out. I mean, you don't know. You don't know. I mean, he might actually work out, to be fair. But I just don't see anything in him, so I didn't want him. But it looks like we're not going to get that Jimenez either because he don't want to. He said he don't really want to come to Forest, which to me, piss off then, mate. We'll go for somebody else. I think we've been looking at that Wissa from Brentford, but if Ivan Toney goes to Chelsea, I can't see them wanting to sell Wissa. Can you really? Can't see that being the case. Yeah, Chelsea hired 2 double-deckers, 4 trains and 3 planes for their extra signings. Mate, they are fucking going mad. But apparently they've got an embargo coming up, haven't they? So they're getting that many players in that when the embargo comes in, it don't matter because they've already got the players there. So, makes sense, I suppose. If you can keep the players happy, that's the biggest thing. Can't keep them happy, then they're going to want to leave anyway. So, I know Osherman wanted 500k a week, and Chelsea said no, which, respect to them. Why are you going to say yes to that? 500k a week. You're going to get a lot of players pissed off if one lot of players gets that. And another lot of players don't. So that's always going to be an issue anyway. Possibly fill up that hotel outside the Grand Yeti. Yeah, more than likely. Well, I think they've got plenty of people coming into this country that can fill that hotel, to be fair. Filling most of the others. But, yeah. So, I mean, it's madness because every day Chelsea are signing somebody else. So, but if it is true what's being said that they are going to get a transfer embargo, then you can kind of understand it. But are they going to keep them players happy? That's the thing. That's what it all boils down to. Because I think Kepa's going to Burnley. He's going to Burnley on loan, I think. And I mean, one of the best they've signed, in my opinion, is still Palmer. Palmer's just different class. It's brilliant. Just come in. Palace agreed in principle for Nketiah. It's done, mate. It's done. Yeah, it's done. I mean, there's been an here we go from Romano, whatever that means, but there's been a here we go, and he's in the shirt and all that kind of stuff. So as far as I know, it's actually all done. But I don't know whether that's the case or not. I don't know. To be honest, who knows what's going on? To be honest, you jump on if you want. It's entirely up to you, mate. Put my headphones on. I'll send you the link if you want to jump on. It's better to do that than conversate this way. Right. Okay. So where are you? There you are. Yeah, there's the link, bro. If you want to jump on. Where's my headphones? I was looking at Slow Sports News. Gives a chance. Gives a chance. Oh my days. Yeah, I mean it's interesting. It's going to get more interesting as well because there's going to be certain players that, as it's coming to the end of the window, there's normally certain players that turn around and say, you know what, I want to go somewhere else as well. So that tends to happen. Or the agents like start throwing their names out to everybody to try and get a piece of the action and stuff like that. So I think there's going to be a lot more goes on. I don't think it's going to be big money though, to be fair, but I think there will be a lot more going on. I don't know what we're going to do striker wise. I know we've offered 50. Well, I don't 100% know, but 15 million for Wissa. But I can't see Brentford getting rid of Wissa and Tony. Just can't see it, to be honest. Cheers, man. Currently got people around, mate. We will definitely do a show. Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, 100%. We'll sort something out. Totally. But yeah, I mean, like I say, with the deadline day, I mean, if you're available on deadline day, then I'm sure we can do something then, or get Anthony on as well. Do like a deadline day show. That could be interesting. You know, we'll have to see. Might be a boring deadline day as well, but I've always watched deadline day, so to stream it, you know, would be perfectly fine for me. Because I'll be watching it anyway, so might as well stream it, Anna. So it's 1-0 Palace. As the other games going on, we've got 1-0 Barnsley against Sheffield United, 5-0 Stoke, and that's on 90 minutes, so that's pretty much done deal. Sheffield Wednesday 2, Grimsby 1, 60 minutes. Brighton 2, Crawley 0, that's on 56 minutes. Blackburn 1, Blackpool 0, 56 minutes. Coventry 1, Oxford 0 on 59. Harrogate 0, Preston 4. Leicester 2, Tranmere 0. Fleetwood 2, Rotherham 1. Millwall 0, Leyton Orient 1. Everton are winning 1-0 against Doncaster. I'm sure that's going to please Mr. Ian Barron. And Shrewsbury 0, Bolton 1. Still 0-0 between Barrow and Derby County. Scum, the absolute fucking scum. Come on, Barrow, fucking beat them. QPR and Luton is 1-1. Watford, Plymouth, Watford are beating them 1-0. And Huddersfield are beating Walsall 2-0. And obviously, Fulham are beating Birmingham 2-0. And Crystal Palace are beating Norwich 1-0. And tomorrow, we've got Forest v the Toon. Forest v the Toon tomorrow. It should be a good one. Hopefully, Mama Flossie can get on to the watch along for tomorrow. We'll see how we go with that. And we needed to sign in cat here because I think my cat litter tray needs cleaning out. Judging by the whiff that's coming across my nose at the moment. I hope so, says Mama. Yeah, it should be a decent game, that. Forest against Newcastle. Something stuck in my keyboard. Is that fucking... Fuck off. Yeah, so yeah, hopefully you can get on, Mama. Whatever time that you can sort of jump on, that'd be awesome. Because I mean, I'm to be quite honest with you. I mean, I'm my point at the minute is league. I think we need to start getting ourselves working in the league and putting ourselves in a proper position. But a Carabao Cup run would be awesome. So I mean, I'd take that as well. So it's going to be interesting because I know how much you guys want it, but we want it as well, unfortunately. So yeah, that's going to be a interesting watch along. Forest v Newcastle. I am looking forward to that. I think are you playing tomorrow, Tom? I think you are, aren't you? Where's the games gone again? Why has it gone right to the top of the bastard screen again? Right, so you got Wolves, Burnley, you got Cardiff, Southampton, West Ham, Bournemouth. Oh, Bournemouth ain't a bad side this season, bro. I mean, well, they weren't a bad side last season. They're a good, hard-working team, to be honest. I do like that manager as well. Colchester, Brentford, Wimbledon, Ipswich, Swansea, Wickham, and Forest and Newcastle at 8 o'clock. So, yeah, make sure you're there for that because should be good. Should be good, man. Yeah, should be a good game. Mind you, you do normally have our number, to be fair, but we'll see because obviously we've got a different side at the minute with a few like good additions as well. I don't know if any of the main guys will be on there. Jota, Silva, Ramon Sosa. I don't know. They may play. I don't know. Yeah, Bournemouth. Mate, Bournemouth are decent. Bournemouth are decent. Very, very good, hard-working team. And Semenyo at the moment is just looking class. He's such a difficult player to look after. He is honestly looking really good, Semenyo. He's everywhere on the pitch as well, so it's hard to sort of keep tabs on him. So yeah, and I do like that manager as well. Seems like he really got things sorted out there. That Evanilson looked decent as well the other day. So yeah, I'd be looking forward to that, and I think we will probably. I think we'll probably go full strength, and I'm definitely pretty sure that Newcastle will as well. And I think Tonali might be in there. I'm hearing that Tonali might be there as well. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a interesting game. If we went out, would it be that fussed? Well, yeah, I will be at the time, obviously, because I'm a Forest fan, and you want to win games. But my main priority is the league, personally. It'd be nice to have a cup run, but we'll see. Eddie has said he will be playing. Eddie's playing, is he? What, said Tonali's playing? Who's Eddie? Have I lost the plot again? Oh, Eddie Howe. Yeah. Yeah, Eddie Howe. George? Who's George? Yeah, that was one of them moments. Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, everything's going on behind Nketiah at the minute. So as soon as it said that, I was thinking Eddie Nketiah. And I was thinking, what the fuck did it got to do with him? That's actually what I was thinking, to be fair. For fuck's sake, Tonali. Shut up. Well, shut up. There's no point in a watch along, is this? So that's not the brightest thing you've ever come up with in your life, is it? Right. Okay. So we're still on the adverts, and we shall keep going. But yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting. I mean, if we play like our full, Sangari in the midfield, Tonali's just an animal. So that's going to make it really interesting. Tonali, Gimaresh, and Joe Linton. Oh my days. Yeah, it doesn't sound. That's going to be a tough midfield to fucking beat that. But we're at the City Ground, so we'll give it everything. And I'll have to say at the end, Mama didn't mean to make you cry. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes. Don't disregard anybody and don't underestimate anybody. So it should be a good game. Hopefully, it is going to be a good game. We're coming back out for the second half. Palace v Norwich. Right. Mr. Henderson. Well, I've actually heard that Johnson wants to leave Palace as well, which is like their backup goalkeeper. Good goalkeeper as well, but he said he wants to leave. And some other guy, but I don't know what the other guy. I can't remember what the other guy's name is. Not really heard of him, to be honest. So yeah, it's interesting. It's going to be interesting. Don't know who we're going to get striker wise. Nah, the Jimenez one for me. I think the only when the players start saying I'm not sure about joining your team, then I think the only way you actually sign them is completely throw money at them. And I don't really want to be doing that, to be honest. I mean, it won't be me doing it, otherwise he'll probably get another pound. But yeah, I don't want to be doing that with any player. If you don't want to play for Forest, I don't want him. Simple as that. So hopefully we don't go stupid and offer him stupidness just to get him in. Although, I mean, he does look a good player, but nah, sorry, nobody's bigger than the club. Nobody is bigger than the club. And, mate, I mean, if Tonali's going to play tomorrow, then hopefully he's not had a bet tonight. Otherwise, he'll be on a ban again by the time the kickoff is tomorrow. I didn't say that. I just heard that. You see, so I'm just relaying what I've heard that he's actually been seen in Ladbrokes today. So not quite sure how that one's going to go, to be honest. If they have to think about signing, then they are not worth having. Absolutely, totally, 100%. I don't want players like that anyway. I don't want players that you just throw money at because they're not interested. So, and to be honest, it says a lot about a player. To be honest, if they don't want to come to us because maybe we're not to the point of where he thinks he should be, then that says to me he lacks confidence in getting us to the point where we should be. So, do we really want him anyway? That'd be my take on that. But I think there will be a lot of players' names banded about before the window actually closes. And there'll be a lot of agents trying to push their players onto other teams and things like that. So I think there will be things happen. Something will come up. I think something will come up, and we'll go there instead. We've already proved we're not going to. We're not. No player's going to like treat us like crap, you know. And Ketty tried that, and it's just like, nah, sorry, mate. You're not getting that kind of money. And I'll be honest, I'm not right, quite sure what he's talking about. I don't know whether he's actually said that. But if he's turning around saying, I want to work with Glasner because he understands talented players, can someone explain to me where NK is a talented player? Because I'm really struggling with that. I mean, I've had a drink, and even I'm not seeing him as a talented player. He's not a talented player at all. If you have any talent that I've not seen, then let me know. I ain't seen it. Don't think we'll get anybody else. I mean, you should. You should do something. I think you should get Gay. I mean, you seem to keep pushing for Gay, but they're holding you back. But I think you will actually get something. Food's here, only half an hour late. Have a good show, mate. Catch you soon. No worries. Early Doors, big up to you, mate. And make sure you follow Early Doors Football TV and drop him a sub. Right, so Norwich they do play some nice passing football at times. It's just that last pass that tends to let them down, and it did again there. But they haven't managed to get the ball back, and they're in the middle of the field. Palace all the way back. Norwich got to find a way through, but I mean they've not done that bad at trying to doing that in this game so far. They have actually managed to find a way through them, but they've just got to continue to do it. I don't understand Palace at the moment, because Palace are normally a team that just goes goals, goals, goals. And I mean, yeah, you could probably call it managing a game, but I mean, Norwich has only got to score one, and that's it. It's all in the air again. So it's a bit of a risk. Latest Mama, they want 70 million. We should just walk away. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I think even if you hit 70, they're probably going to ask for more, to be honest. But I mean, if Newcastle want to get up there with the other teams, yeah, then I think you've got to, you're going to have to pay these prices, aren't you, to get the better players. That's kind of the way I look at it. If you want to actually get up there with the big boys, I mean, same with Arsenal, same as Fabio and Ruiz. You should have gone like all that to get him. If you want to get up there, you've got to get the players. I don't know if they will pay it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So I mean, there's no point me saying anything about that. I mean, that's down to Newcastle at the end of the day. What's gone off with the Shaw thing? Have they actually appealed that, or what? Because that was shocking. And you've lost him for like another 2 games, haven't you? Which to me is just bullshit. Or is Azzy? Oh, nice turn from Azzy. Maybe should have took the shot earlier there. Here come Norwich. No, they messed that up big style. Crystal Palace just sort of pressing at the right times. I still think they could do with like another goal or two, though, personally. But then again, I always think that the more goals you get against the opposition, the less chance they've got of beating you. That's the way I look at it. Here come Palace on the right hand side. Can't get through. 3 men all over him. Hughes again sprays it across to the left hand side. Palace now. Oh, he's just took him straight out. No, not having that. Foul. Yes, and they lost 3-game ban stands. They lost. Oh my fucking days! Are you serious? That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I don't. You know what? Any of these people that's actually looking at that footage and saying that's a headbutt, I will guarantee now none of them has suffered an headbutt, because you don't headbutt like that. You don't just do that to someone's forehead. You proper go boom. There's no denying it. That's shocking. That is. That's shocking, and that Brereton should get fucking banned as well. That is, I can't believe that's shocking, man. Some of the decisions in this fucking thing, and it's not just on pitch decisions either. It's the decisions afterwards as well. That's well unfair. That is. Any other team, if they got a player sent off for something like that, they would be proper pissed. Man, did you see that thing that they've said today that every ref's got to say who they support, which I always thought was a thing anyway. Pretty sure that used to be a thing. You could never have a referee that supported a team that was actually playing. So yeah, that's bizarre. That is. I don't think they'll do much with it though. If you've got a point where you've got certain refs who fucking haven't had any time and they're available for that game, trust me, whether they support the teams or not, it ain't gonna fucking matter. They'll just sweep it under the carpet. And that how Diaz got away with that with it, I will never know. No, well, I'm saying that I don't get it. Well, the thing is, he runs straight into him and pushes him in the back. That's a foul right there. If the referee's doing his job, he calls it right there. He doesn't give them a chance to stand up and get in each other's face. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't get that anyway, because it's why is it not the same as like phase of play? Yeah. Brereton clearly fouls the guy. Yeah. So that should be the phase of play that takes precedent. Yeah. Because you see it loads of times where different phase of play doesn't matter. So why does it matter in that respect? I just think, I just think it's shocking. I can never, you know what? I can never be that person who makes out being headbutted like that. What a stupid little pussy wimp. Not even a wimp though, really. He just played the system basically, and the system's just proved how stupid it is. There's no way. I mean, was there any check on Burton's head to see the mark on his head? Because trust me, I've seen people get headbutted, and mate, you can tell. You only got to look at their forehead. You can tell they've been headbutted. He had no mark on his head whatsoever. It's absolute shocking. Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Crystal Palace, Mateta. I think Mateta's actually looked that they've signed Nketiah and thought, right, I better get my act together. That was a beautiful volley, that was. 2-0 to Crystal Palace. Lovely volley that was from Mateta. Nice cross, lovely volley. Oh yeah, that was beautiful. Beautiful volley that was. 57 minutes gone. Lovely volley from Mateta makes it 2-0 to Crystal Palace. Let's have a look, see how we're going in the other games. Right, so Stoke are through, Middlesbrough out, and Brighton's still 2-0 up. Leicester still 2-0 up against Tranmere. Everton are still 1-0 up against Doncaster. Barrow and Derby are still 0-0. And Fulham 2, Birmingham 0. Right, interesting. So yeah, this one looks it's going to be tough now for Norwich to get back into this. But that was a beautiful goal. That was. I think that's important with teams as well when you can score just at the right moments. I think that's one thing that Arsenal do really well. When the other team starts getting ahead of steam, Arsenal tend to score, and I think that's not a bad thing. A bad thing to have. bad ability. So yeah, I mean that's class. Really good volley goal there from Palace. I think that was kind of a message to Nketiah. You know, you're going to have to earn your spot, mate. There's Norwich on the attack. I mean, getting one goal back if they can, they're offside. If they can manage to get one goal back because there's only 60 minutes gone, then they could make it interesting. I'm not that. I mean, they do some nice passing and things like that, but I'm not that convinced with Norwich, to be honest. They're not looking that convincing. I actually hope we go full squad. Oh, Eze. Oh, we got a volley off. It's the Norwich player. Norwich now on the run. Don't think. Oh, Hughes has grabbed him. He's got into the box. Nice save. Oh, second save from Palace. Second save from Anderson. Then they're messing around on the edge of the box, and the referees called it a foul. Two great saves there from Anderson. Brilliant saves. Cracking goalkeeper though, Anderson. A cracking goalkeeper. I just thought, why have I got my headphones on? Why the fuck have I got my headphones on? I'm fucking listening to it through the fucking speakers, so I don't know why I've got my fucking headphones on. That could have been interesting if Norwich can manage to sort of do that again. Could be interesting. So 2-0 up for the Palace, and 61 minutes gone nearly. And I think it's a corner for Palace. Hughes is going to take it. Ball goes over the top. Easy catch there from Norwich goalkeeper, whoever he is. I've had enough to drink after this one. Although apparently I'm alcoholic, but so I mean that shouldn't even be part of my. That shouldn't be part of me at all, should it? Really, I'm not drinking anymore after this one. I mean, I should be fucking decking it like fuck. Norwich now with the ball, nowhere near the goal, just playing it around in defence. Palace really well structured. Norwich having to boot the ball down the middle of the field. I think Hughes has played well tonight. He's one that I've noticed more than most, to be fair. I think he's kind of controlled things quite well in the position he's in. Palace just controlling the ball now, passing it sideways to backwards. Let's have a quick look at the other ones. Let's have a look. Oh no, why you gone up there again? Right, so let's have a look. They're still going. That's still going. Yeah, Palace is starting to sort of take over the game now. So let's have a look. We've got Watford, got Brighton. Oh, Everton are actually winning 3-0 now. It says 1-0 on there. 3-0 to Leicester. 2-0 Watford. 2-0 Fulham. 68 minutes gone against Birmingham City. Is that all 27th? All right, let's have a look. So Coventry are beating Oxford 1-0. 2-1 Blackpool against Blackburn. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Right, let's go to. None of them are really like games that you think that something different's going to happen. I mean, you've got the Birmingham Fulham one there. 68 minutes gone. 70 minutes gone. Fulham on the attack. Fulham winning 2-0. And it's a Fulham corner. Just see how this one's going, if it's going to be exciting. None of the games are really close, to be honest. You normally get like a good cup game that's like really close, really interesting. I mean, I don't know what Birmingham are doing here. That was awful. Awful kick out there from the goalkeeper. Straight to Fulham. Fulham just got the ball now, just controlling it. Pretty much all Fulham, so I don't think we're going to bother with that. Let's go back onto Palace, because I think Palace are actually starting to get hold of this game anyway now. 66 minutes gone. But there is that opportunity that Norwich can get a break. And here comes that break now, but there's 2 players on him. Don't think he's going to get away with that. Norwich keep the ball though on the in the defence. Played into the middle. Palace just pressing at the right time. Plays it forward. Can Norwich actually get something going from here? It's not a lot of space given by Crystal Palace. Very good structured play. Oh, there's been a mistake there though. And Norwich now turn them. Turns Hughes into the middle. It's going to be a shot. No, my days. Did that take? Hopefully that took a deflection, because that was nowhere near the goal. No deflection. It was just a garbage shot. That was Nunes as well, who's not bad player, to be fair. He's not bad. Obviously, seeing that shot, I mean, can't say he was good there, but. So, yeah, 2-0 Palace. Who's Palace got next in the league anyway? Here's Eze on the left-hand side. Oh, my days, it's 3. 3-0, Matata. Lovely ball into the box from Eze. And Mateta just smashes it straight into the corner. Lovely goal. He's definitely having something to say about the fact that they've just bought Nketiah and bought a new striker, because he's just been really good. He's fucking on fire tonight, Mateta. brilliant strike. Absolute brilliant strike. Did take a deflection, but it is a powerful strike. It's the defender straight into the net. So, looks like Palace are going to be in the mix for the next round. And they have deserved it, to be fair. There was a few times it was a bit low down, but they've kept it together. So Wharton's coming on now, Saw and Lerma. Hughes has gone off. Don't know who the other ones was that went off. It's not bad to have Wharton on the bench, is it, to bring on, to be fair. Norwich now just passing it around, keeping possession, but not really doing anything that's making any difference. I think it's pretty much game over for Norwich now. They look a bit devoid, which you can understand. Oh my days! Saw very nearly scored a goal with his first touch, pretty much. Then lobs it over the top, but it goes over the top of the goal. Good player, quality player, Ismail Saw. See, we was going to sign him, and then Jack got him, and then Jack knew that Palace had got him, and he was like bragging a little bit. So this is kind of why I give Jack shit when he's got Nketiah, because you kind of deserve it. I mean, I'm happy with Ramon Sosa and Jota Silva. Not that I've seen much of them yet. Hopefully they'll get on tomorrow. Here come Palace down the middle. Eze, lovely pass. Mitchell takes a shot. It's the Norwich player. Deflects. Here come Norwich on the counter. Nah, it's well defended. Put out for a throw-in by Klein. But not looking bad. Looking all right, actually. Looking all right. Yeah, well, you've got to, ain't you, Mama? You've got to, ain't you? If someone's going to get you, you've got to get it back, ain't you? You know? I mean, just imagine, like, if, Nketiah actually works and actually decides that, my career's going down the pan and I've now got to start working at it. I didn't like his thing about being talented, though, because I'm sorry, I don't see it, to be fair. I don't see any talent there at all. I see an hard-working player, but then again, every player should be hard-working anyway. Finishing, positioning, just not for me. Not for me. I mean, most players, I will wait until they're in a Forest shirt to see, how they get on, sort of thing. But I've watched so much of Nketiah. I know what he offers, and I know it ain't fucking jack shit. So, I was never bothered about that. If we was going to get him, then we was going to get him, and I would have give him respect until he didn't deserve it, which probably would have been after the first 2 minutes. Eze now showing some quality on the left-hand side. I'd be surprised if they keep him as well. I think there's going to be a twist in the tail for Eze as well. I don't know whether it be Spurs that to go for him or what. I don't know, but I do think there's going to be something else for Palace fans to take note of for the end of it. Just hope it's not Wharton for their sakes. Well, reading some of the stuff that's been said, you would think he was a prolific goal scorer. Oh, in it though, Mama, in it. I don't even know. I don't know what they watch. Honestly, I've heard he's great. He's got great positioning skills. Well, if he had great positioning skills, then he'd score more. And if he don't score more, then he can't have great finishing skills because otherwise he'd score more because of his great positioning skills. The fuck are you watching? I mean, I did see a few Arsenal fans saying today that he's really not that good, which was good to see. People with a bit of a brain on them, because he isn't. There's nothing there to grab onto. Nothing. The only way I can see Nketiah working for any team is if their tactics work perfect for him. That's the only way I can see him working for any team. Other than that, if you can't score 20 plus goals for Arsenal, who's got all that creativity and all that, if you can't score 20 plus goals for them, how the fuck are you going to score 20 plus goals for anybody else? Just makes no sense to me at all. I mean, I'm probably like really cheering up Palace fans right now, but I'm just speaking it real. I'm just speaking it real. I just don't see what he offers. Don't see at all what Nketiah offers at all. Then, to be honest, this is last chance saloon. This is his last chance. If he's going to do anything, this is his last chance to do something. So he should actually fucking go out there, bust his arse to, make sure he gets in the team and then bust his arse to make sure he fucking gets himself sorted and does the right things. Go out there, prove Arteta wrong, do something. But I just don't see it. I really don't see it. Here's Norwich in the box, messing about a little bit too much, though, to be honest. Going to get a cross in here, and they do get the cross in, but nobody reacts. You got to react. Here come Norwich again, though. Can they manage to get one? No. And Hernandez again, just a little bit too greedy. I always liked Hernandez, but he is a little bit too greedy at times. Palace just kind of defending and playing the time down. Oh, that's a nice ball, but he should not have got that. Oh, he's got through him. Oh, he got past him. Got away with it though. Cross is going to come in though. Oh, and it does come in, and they've got it in the box now. Norwich. Palace last ditch defending, and here come Palace. Wharton. Great pass across the side, but that's easily going to be defended, that is. And Hernandez again plays it into the middle, and the referee has called a free kick to Norwich. Norwich has played some decent stuff, but just a little bit too late. But Palace look decent, to be fair. Well, I've got heartburn, man. I fucking hate heartburn. Proper does my head in. Right, okay, so let's have a look, see how we're going on the other scores. Mind you, they're not going to tell me anyway. Let's have a look on this one. Right, so we've got still 2-0 Fulham and Birmingham, 3-0 Palace, 2-0 Watford against Plymouth, 4-0 Brighton against Crawley. They're playing some nice stuff, Brighton. They are playing some nice stuff and they're scoring goals as well. 4-0 and 3-0 Everton against Doncaster. 2-1 Blackpool against Blackburn, and Leicester 4-0 against Tranmere Rovers as well. Wow, nice. But yeah, Brighton don't look bad. Brighton don't look bad this season. They do not look bad at all. Say they got like a new manager and everything as well. They're looking quite decent. Let's get back onto the game. They have looked really good. They have. I mean, some of the stuff that I saw against Man United the other day, some beautiful passing and moving. Should be a really interesting game with them and Arsenal. To be fair, at the is it the weekend 31st? I think it is. Yeah, it should be an interesting game. I don't think winning the Premier League is going to be all that straightforward this season. And I don't think it's just going to be between Arsenal and Man City as well. I think Liverpool might have a say in it as well, because I think they're playing some decent, nice attacking football as well. And Brighton, I don't think Brighton are going to be challenging at the top, but I think they'll possibly be challenging for top 4 if they carry on playing the way they are, because they are playing some nice stuff. Really nice stuff. I think Bournemouth will have a good season again, I think. I do think they'll have a good season again, because he really seems to have them controlled in what they're doing, and they all believe in what he's set up and everything. So I think they're going to be one to watch out for as well. Newcastle, you guys at the minute, I'm not mega convinced, I'll be honest, from what I've seen so far, but getting Tonali in that midfield could be a big, big game changer. That could be a massive game changer, having Tonali, Joe Linton and Bruno Guimaraes. That could be a massive game changer. But we'll have to wait and see. What's happening, because I think Liverpool are trying to sign Enciso from Juventus, I think, the winger. So that's going to be interesting as well. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to be cut and dried in the Premier League this season. I think Aston Villa will have a bit of a say in things as well. Not sure about like top 2 or whatever like that, but I think they'll have a say in doing other things. I think they might do all right in Europe as well. I can't wait to see the Champions League fixtures and stuff like that, because you know what, the amount of shit they gave you lot for going out of the Champions League, I can't wait to see them get a group like you had. Honestly, I can't. If they get a group like you had, it's like, okay then, let's see what you can fucking do. Because I thought you made a real good account of yourselves in that Champions League. You didn't bow down to PSG. You got robbed in the end. Let's face it, you did get fucking robbed. They wanted Mbappe in to stay in that competition. Let's face it. It was so fucking obvious. It was unbelievable. So yeah, I'll be interested to see what they get, what team they get in the Champions League. I think this season is going to be very interesting. Oh, 100%. 100%. Totally. I don't think it's not going to be cut and dried. Although I do think City signing Gundogan was a bit of a masterclass, to be honest, because he already knows how they play and everything. So it's kind of not like having a new player. So yeah, I do think it's going to be interesting this season. Don't know how we're going to go. Hopefully, top 15. You know, finish 13, 12 or something like that. I'd be good with that. I just want to not be struggling right at the end again. Is Eze? Oh, what a goal from Eze! What a goal from Eze! Just runs right across the just outside the box, just runs right across everybody, and then just places it straight in the net. Beautiful, beautiful. I agree with you. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be cut and dried at all, and I've got a feeling that Arsenal's going to get a few injuries this season as well. They got away with it last season, and I think they might get it because that could make a big difference. Because it was very lucky last season, injury wise, especially the way they play as well. Lovely goal there from Eze. I think it did take a deflection though from one of their own players. 4-0 Palace. 4-0 Palace. That's a few 4-0 Prem teams today. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Interesting. And the thing is with us, I think we always give like the top teams a decent game as well. So hopefully that's the case. Hopefully that's going to be the case this season as well. Because if we can do that and then sort of get something out of the other teams, then hopefully we can start making strides as well. I'm not talking like top of the table sort of thing. That's going to that'll be in time. This is going to take time for that shit. Here's Norwich on the right hand side playing some nice passing football, but now they're getting pushed back all the way back to the centre line, and pretty much going to be pushed back to the goalkeeper now. Yeah, all the way back to the goalkeeper. I think Palace play some nice measured stuff. I mean, I don't see them being near the bottom. To be honest, I think they will get it together eventually. I think it's all going to come down to who they lose. I mean, they don't want to lose Eze, and they don't want to lose Gay either. In my opinion, two players that they really don't want to lose, and Wharton's a massive player for them as well. But I don't think anybody's like been trying to go for him anyway. So. All you can ask is for your team to come out fighting and leave it all on the pitch. Absolutely. That's all I ask every time. Every time. In our game tomorrow, I hope we just both like knock heads and just both go for it and treat it like, a cup game. That could be an epic match, to be honest. An absolutely epic match. I mean, like I say, you guys over the past few seasons have had our number anyway, but hopefully that's going to change tomorrow, and we're going to get through to next round of Carabao Cup because it will be a big scalp anyway to knock you guys out. So we shall see. We shall see. I just want them to turn up, and I want it to be a really good game. Close, right to the end sort of thing. That would make a brilliant watch along, that would, if that's the case. So hopefully that is going to be the case. Right, you got near 88 minutes gone, and Norwich players just got brought down. It's pretty much over, this is anyway now. Just been reported Arsenal are interested in signing Darwin Núñez, is keen on the move to London. What? Darwin Núñez? Are you serious? Well, I can imagine the thoughts on that. Why is it about Arteta that wants to turn mediocre players into something special? He's like the godfather of players that, you know, don't get any don't get any respect or something, isn't he? Is that like real? Is that real? That they want Darwin Núñez? Where's that anyway? Is that on Sky Sports? From AFC Camden, whoever they are. Who the fucking hell's that? What the fuck? These people, man. They just talk utter fucking shit. Man, they should start channels because there's a lot on here that talk utter shit and got no creativity to save their fucking lives as well. Right, Weghorst finally set for Burnley exit. Yeah, there's nothing on here. Chiesa to Liverpool. Would the forward fit in? Well, I mean, if they're gonna get Chiesa, then maybe I don't know. I don't know why they want Darwin Núñez anyway. Yeah, that one seems like another load of bollocks, doesn't it? Really. All right, I'll be back in a sec. I really need a piss. Is it Arsenal interested in signing Darwin Núñez before Friday's transfer deadline? He's keen to move to London and work under Mikel Arteta. It's a bit weird, but I don't know. Who is that guy anyway? Has he ever got anything right, or never heard of him, or you just found him on the street somewhere? Is he in the know? Is he in the know? Don't tell me he was in the park and he had his flasher jacket on, and who should walk past him but Arteta, and he flashed Arteta, and Arteta went, "Oh, don't do that," and basically he says, "Give me some news about Arsenal, otherwise I'm going to take my tiddlywink out." And then Arteta said, I'm interested in Darwin Núñez and I want him before the Friday deadline. Is that what happened? I'm guessing that's kind of the thing that happened. I don't know who it is. It's from Tony's stream. Okay. I don't know. I've never heard of him, but he's probably on Twitter or something like that. I mean, most of the Arsenal fans I've heard of on Twitter. It's Ornstein is one that, normally says things that, have some kind of credence to them. I mean, are Liverpool even looking at wanting to get rid of Darwin Núñez anyway? I mean, I don't think he's really worked out, has he? Let's face it. I don't know. I wouldn't put it past Arteta, to be honest, because he seems to have this thing about him where he thinks he can turn. I mean, if he wants to keep doing that, turning crap into something, then we'll all sell him our crap for like 80 million if he wants to keep doing that. That's not a problem. We'll get rich off his stupidity. That's what I was thinking. It's from Twitter. Yeah. I cancelled Twitter a while back, so I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think there is a Camden on there. But to be honest, if there was anything in that, I'm pretty sure Lee Gunner would do the first emergency stream that he's ever done. It would be like a Virgin emergency stream because he's never done one of them before. And another person that would know would be Tony Claude because he always jumps on all of them as well. And he's saying Ramsdale talks break down, Nketiah to Palace, Marino on field, Fabio to Porto. So yeah, he's not said anything about it either. So I'm pretty sure there'll be another desperate emergency stream later on if that's the case. But anyway, yeah. So I mean, where's them emergency lights anyway? I need to start using them. Seems to work. Right. So Palace have beaten Norwich 4-0. And other than that, 4-0 Palace, 4-0 Brighton, 3-0 Everton, 4-0 Leicester, and Birmingham have lost 2-0 to Fulham. So, and 2-1 Blackpool over Blackburn. So, yeah. So, and QPR 1-1 against Luton, and Coventry have won 1-0 against Oxford. So, yeah. So, guys, tomorrow, the big one. Forest take on the Toon, and make them go and ball the head, man. We're gonna make them go and ball the head, man. And hopefully, Mama Flossie is gonna be on here as well, so it should be a good stream, not to miss. It should be good fun. The last time me and Mama Flossie worked together was the Ghost stream. Well, apparently, according to what I've heard, somebody else put her on first, but yeah, I've never seen that either. But anyway, so yeah, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, starting about 7:30, we're gonna have a laugh. Me and Mama Flossie, Nottingham Forest v Newcastle, should be an epic watch along for the Carabao Cup. Away the Reds. Away the Reds. All being well, it will be a laugh. Yeah, it'd be a laugh anyway. And cheers, Yeti. Yeah, no problem. Absolutely no problem. Away the Reds. That's all I'm saying. Away the lads, says Mama Flossie. Yeah, it should be awesome, man. Should be a really good stream. So make sure everyone gets in there for that. Probably do a quiz as well. Probably do a quiz at half time. So Mama Flossie can see if she can keep the Carabao Cup. And yeah, So make sure you're in here for that. As always, guys, keep it real, keep it Yeti. Also, tomorrow I'll be playing Atomic Heart again at some point tomorrow daytime because it's only got another 3 days left on Game Pass. So I'll be pushing that quite a bit. I'll probably be on that most of the day tomorrow. And yeah, and also another thing before I just one more thing. Make sure you like and sub. Yeah, keep it real, keep it Yeti always. And make sure you like and sub to Mama Flossie as well. So brilliant videos of the doggos of Coco talking to himself. You know, which has, you can imagine why. To be fair, because I mean, you don't get a lot of sense out of Mama Flossie anyway. So, you know, he might as well talk to himself, hasn't he? Really. But yeah, so make sure you follow Mama Flossie as well. She's also got a YouTube channel, so make sure you follow and support. And yeah, just one more thing. We're out of here, guys. Cheers, everyone, for your support. And I'll catch you later. Yeti is out. See you guys. Take care.